Aaron was a quiet 12-year-old who preferred the company of the night sky over the noise of the village. Every evening, he climbed onto the rooftop of his small house and watched the stars blink like tiny guardians. But on this particular night, something felt different. The sky shimmered with an unusual brightness, as if the stars were whispering secrets only Aaron could hear. Suddenly, a streak of dazzling silver light tore across the heavens. It wasn't like any shooting star Aaron had ever seen. It was brighter, slower, almost alive. The glowing trail curved downward and disappeared behind the line of tall forest trees. The ground trembled softly beneath his feet. Heart pounding with curiosity, Aaron grabbed a lantern and hurried toward the forest. As he pushed through the bushes, he saw the glow, soft, warm, and pulsing like a heartbeat. Lying in a small crater was a tiny star, no bigger than his hand, flickering gently. Aaron reached out, and the moment his fingers brushed the glowing surface, the star transformed. The light swirled, shifted, and shaped itself into a small, floating creature with bright eyes. I'm Luma, it whispered. Aaron gasped. A star had fallen, and chosen him. Aaron knew he couldn't bring Luma home. The village was full of curious eyes and quick whispers. So he carried the tiny glowing creature gently through the trees to his old treehouse, a wooden hideout he hadn't used in years. The moment Luma floated inside, the little star brightened, casting soft golden light on the dusty walls as if bringing the forgotten place back to life. Every day after school, Aaron rushed to the treehouse with food, drawings, and stories. Luma loved listening to Aaron talk about Earth, how rain felt cold and playful, how birds learned to fly, and how people celebrated festivals with lanterns and music. In return, Luma shared his own memories, drifting among constellations, humming with star songs, and watching Earth from far above like a glowing marble. Aaron discovered that Luma's light changed with emotion. When happy, he glowed bright like a lantern. When nervous, his light flickered softly. And when frightened, he dimmed until he looked like a fading ember. Meanwhile, strange things began happening in the village. Lights blinked unexpectedly. Compasses spun without reason. At night, some villagers whispered about a mysterious glow in the forest. Aaron's heart tightened. Luma's presence was no longer a secret the world could ignore. Within a few days, the strange lights and unusual energy readings around the village spread beyond local gossip. Researchers from the city, scientists who studied space and atmospheric signals, arrived with equipment, scanners, and questions that made Aaron's stomach twist with fear. They set up their devices near the forest and spoke with villagers about strange glows. Aaron knew immediately that they were sensing Luma. That night, Aaron raced to the treehouse. Luma's light flickered weakly, as though he already sensed danger. People are coming, Aaron whispered urgently. They'll take you away if they find you. Luma floated closer, trembling slightly. I didn't mean to bring trouble. I only wanted help. I can't stay here forever, Aaron. Earth feels heavy. I feel dimmer. Aaron felt a sharp ache in his chest. He never imagined the day he might have to say goodbye. But he also couldn't let Luma be captured or studied like an object. He made a quick decision. We're leaving tonight, he said firmly. Under the cover of darkness, Aaron wrapped Luma in his jacket to hide the glow, and together they slipped out of the village. Behind them, the scientists' sensors beeped harder, picking up fading traces of celestial energy. Aaron didn't look back. He would protect Luma, no matter how far they had to run. Aaron and Luma traveled deeper into the wilderness, following old forest trails and crossing quiet streams that shimmered with moonlight. Luma grew weaker with every mile, his glow now a soft, trembling pulse. Aaron kept talking to him, hoping his voice would help. Just hold on, he whispered. There has to be a way to get you home. The pair climbed toward the towering mountains that stood like silent guardians over the valley. Aaron remembered a legend his grandmother used to tell. Stories of a sacred place called the Mountain of Echoing Stars, where ancient skies once touched the earth. If any place could help Luma, it would be there. After hours of climbing, they discovered the hidden entrance to a cave, half covered by vines. Inside, the darkness melted away as the cave walls began to glow faintly, reflecting the light from Luma's fading aura. Strange carvings decorated the stone, spirals, constellations, and figures reaching toward the sky. Aaron ran his fingers across them, realizing they told stories of star beings who visited Earth long ago.